Hi, my name is Monica Ayala, and I'm a career advisor in the College of Engineering for the University of Colorado Boulder. I'm within the Engineering Career Hub. Today, we're going to talk about how to put together an effective resume for your job search. In the next few minutes, we'll cover a resume formatting, what information to include, and how to craft strong bullet points in your experience section. We'll also briefly touch on CVs and when you might need one. Before we begin, the Engineering Career Hub represents the College of Engineering's dedication to preparing every CU engineering student for career success. Our services are designed to support that mission and guide you every step of the way on your career journey. We will achieve this mission by providing just-in-time resources, engineering-specific career advising, and meaningful and professional experiences in industry and research. What is a resume? A resume is a quick snapshot of who you are and what you could contribute to the organization. It highlights your experience, your skills, your education, and your accomplishments. Most importantly, it's often the first thing an employer looks at when deciding whether to bring you in for an interview. Because of that, your resume needs to be clear, relevant, and easy to read. Consider your audience. When you apply for a job, your resume isn't just seen by one person. It usually goes through 3 layers, and each one looks for something different. First, the applicant tracking system, or ATS. This is a software that scans your resume for keywords that match the job description. It's not judging your personality or your potential, it's simply comparing text. If your resume doesn't match the language of the posting, it may never reach a human. Next are recruiters. They're looking at a high volume of applicants, so they typically spend less than 20 seconds on your resume in the first pass. Many recruiters are not technical, which means they are scanning for clear skills, experiences, and whether you are qualified, not deep technical details. Finally, if you make it past these two, the hiring manager sees your resume, and this is the person you will work for. Here, the focus shifts. They're looking for signs of motivation, impact, and whether you can fulfill the responsibilities of the job. They want to know if you can solve problems, contribute to the team, and not just check boxes. So this is key to tailor your resume to satisfy all 3 layers. Match your keywords for the ATS, present clear qualifications for recruiters, and highlight impact and results for hiring managers. Formatting your resume. Let's begin with formatting because it plays a much bigger role than people realize. Today, most employers use applicant tracking systems, or ATS. These systems scan your resume for keywords and filter out candidates before the human ever sees it. To make sure your resume gets through, avoid text boxes, avoid columns, and use simple formatting so the system can read it correctly. Make sure you include keywords from the job. Next, remember to keep it short. A resume is not just a complete history of everything you've ever done. It's a targeted document that highlights the most relevant experiences for that specific position. Since employers usually spend less than a minute scanning the resume, concise information is essential. Finally, make your document visually consistent, same spacing, same bullet size, style, and font. Let's talk about some general formatting guidelines. Use clean, readable fonts. Example would be Arial or Calibri. I like to use Georgia. Keep margins 0.5 to 1 inch. Your main text should be 10 to 12 points on font. Your name at the top should be bold and 18 to 20 point font. Align dates to the right, label sections clearly. Use bold sparingly and list items in reverse chronological order. Keep the resume to 1 page. Tailor your resume to each job and use keywords from the employer's job description. Let's talk about what to include in each section. The header should have the name, the contact information, and optionally, you can add your LinkedIn or your portfolio website depending on your major. The personal profile is optional, but a great addition for first-year employees or students to indicate their career direction, company fit, enthusiasm, and skills. Now let's explore the education section. You should have your most recent degree first. Include your GPA if it's 2.7 or higher, or this is optional. List high school only if you're a first-year college student. It's also optional to add study abroad, honors, or certificates. The technical skills section should indicate software programming, tools, lab, or shop skills. These are just specifically technical skills. You can add your more transferable skills in other parts of your resume. We will take a deeper dive on experience sections here in a little bit, but it should have the relevant projects, internships, research, or work as the topic. Additional involvement includes leadership, volunteering, campus groups, organizations, and awards. You also can have an honors and awards section. And this would include Dean's List, scholarships, and other notable honors in this section. Make sure to describe each award. Additional categories are optional, and they can be used to include club involvement, professional associations, volunteerism, or even hobbies. I told you that we were going to take a deeper dive into the experience section, and with this, we use the bullet point formula. We recommend using this formula for bulleted statements. This will indicate how did you do your work, which is an action verb. What did you do, and what was your task? This is crucial as not everyone who reads your resume will be familiar with your projects. And finally, why? Why? What was the result of your work? Here's an example of a mechanical engineering student experience. Why do these bullet points work? For starters, they start with strong verbs. Mentor, plan, collaborate. It shows leadership, initiative, and ownership. It defines who this person supports. First-year engineering scholars from first-generation low-income backgrounds. Highlights equity, inclusion, and audience awareness. It also specifies outcomes. Academic, professional, personal success. It shows holistic impact and soft skills. Try to include numbers. This one says 2 group plus 6 one-on-one meetings per month, which makes impact measurable, and it shows time management. It shows independence and teamwork as well. Leading lessons plus collaborating with staff demonstrates versatility and connecting to goals, not just tasks that are emphasized. It shows results over responsibilities. Some additional tips for bullet points. Include 3 to 5 bullet points per experience. Put your strongest accomplishments first. Keep verb tenses consistent. Quantify results when possible by using numbers and percentages. Start using with action verbs and keep each bullet point under 20 words. Try not to use I, me, or my too much and avoid unnecessary filler words. For example, instead of saying I helped my customers answering questions, you would say assisted customers by answering questions and resolving concerns. It's clear, it's direct, it's professional. Again, these tips are super important. Always remember to tailor, include your transferable skills, make sure each bullet point is relevant and purposeful, quantify and demonstrate your results when possible, skip the personal pronouns and begin with an action verb. Include 3 to 5 bullets per experience. A quick note on CVs. Before we close, let's briefly touch on CVs and when you might need one. A CV or curriculum vitae is most commonly used when applying to academic positions, research roles, certain public or private sector research jobs, some higher education, administrative positions. A CV is a comprehensive record of your academic background. It includes your education, your research, teaching, experiences, publications and conferences, presentations, awards, and grants. Unlike a resume, it can be long, sometimes 20 to 30 pages. To summarize the difference between a resume and a CV, A resume is a concise overview of your experience for industry positions. A CV is a detailed academic document used for roles in academia or research. If you are planning to apply for an academic or research position, our career advisors are happy to help you create or refine your CV. And that's it. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. If you have any questions or you want personalized feedback on your resume or CV, the Engineering Career Services team is here to support you. We're always happy to help you move forward in your career journey. You can also schedule an appointment with our team of career advisors at your convenience. Here is the Engineering Career Hub's QR code and website.